I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Rerir of Zulnari came from surprise. Unless this passed for luxury in Conry. Anyway.
Hi, Rerir. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying... P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few tea...
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been...
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. If Felindus was tight, Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. But if he invites me again, chances are...
Felindus. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Grain imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mush. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. That would explain why they use some... They even use alchemically modified strains for food. See?
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really is a professional. No wonder despite what he's become... Did Rerir rip it?
Before I met you, I was the burial place of a fallen... It was you who helped me see that my heart...
This is just trivial sentimentality. The burial place of a
Rerir, over here.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedelfin here? What a surprise to see you here.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that
Who'd have thought the great Twilight...
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest...
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedafilnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout... And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems... Does he even know me? Does he... Why did he react so strongly?
brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you...
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifilnir showed up today, too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed...
So, you're worried? We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be... I'm sure someone in his position... You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for...
So, you do...
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Take your time. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people, can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, the opposition tried to speak out. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis? It's nothing. There's no reason we can't keep living.
See? You just need to stay positive. I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy. That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of.
Even busier than the big shop.
Relax. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna...
Well, that goes without saying. I already... Besides, they're two completely different things.
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression he clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Let's dig a little deep.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Khaenri'ah has no further need for it.
That's not entirely true. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's...
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay. Speaking of which, someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future.
Your concerns are not unfounded. Take care, Rerir of Solnara.
Thanks, Thorkel. Felindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Could that be why? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Felindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vetter reaction. Vetter and Dainslet. I've investigated this whole area. Should I try somewhere else?
So, he's late after all.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
For someone so...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
You're...
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And...
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
what did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you...
Simple.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the... Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.